Therapy Army. We just took this off just a minute ago. We took this off. We've been out. We've been there. You know me. I'm always rushing from one place to another. Big up to everybody, man. Please, Saeed, tweet the show. I'll let the people know. Thank you, innit? Yeah, big up to everybody, man.
Come on.
Podcast is there, people. URT. Yeah, United Real Therapy people. You are welcome to URT.
You and I.
URT. You want the URT. Yeah, URT. You know that, people. Let's go, people. We've got lots to talk about tonight. Me and Saeed will actually we're going to preview a game now, actually, that me and him are going to do together. It's going to be the test because
every time I go to Saeed, because Nuruddin, 2 watch-alongs, 1 in your house, 1 in mine. 4-0 and 4-0, mate. So if we lose, bro, if we lose, you're never coming back. You're not invited.
You know the funny thing? I'm gonna stay for the other games, for the Arsenal and
Arsenal. Yeah. Come on, man. Yeah, man.
We do that as well. Do that,
bro. So man, it's bro. I can't lie to you, man. It's serious, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It's a big weekend. I feel like if we don't get through this test, this Brighton test, I feel like that's where Ten Hag again fall that trap, mate. This game is big, man. Because Liverpool Nuruddin, that will take care of itself. You know, these Scousers, man, we'll beat these Scousers, man. We'll you know what I mean? We'll have them. But you see, this game here, it's what United always mess around. Because we lost to Tottenham last year, second game of the season. Then we lost to Arsenal. To be fair, Arsenal game, we did all right in that game. You know what I mean? Yeah. But bro, we have to win this Brighton game. Even a draw for me, I don't want to draw, man. I want to win. Have to win, Nuruddin.
We have to carry on the momentum. Yeah, we have to carry on the momentum.
You know what I mean?
Jarvis.
Big up.
I'm saying to Nuruddin there, like, the shirt, when you actually see it in person, it's a lovely shirt, you know, man.
It is. That's what I say. It's the best kit in 20 years, bro. The last kit, actually, Jarvis used to have it as his profile thing. Or used to have it there with Brian Robson. It was it's the Cup Winners' Cup. The last white kit that I really love. But you know what? Jarvis ain't supporting Glazers, man. This is straight up from China.
Oh, no, you can get it from there.
Chinese knockoff.
China, DHK, bro. Get it from China.
DHK. If you know, you know. Those of you who know it, we're not giving no money to the Glazers, people. You know that.
Yeah.
We don't give no money to the Glazers.
I'll tell you what, though, man. Now the store's busy now, man. I tell you that now. It's when I went past it the other day.
The Ineos hype, eh? The Ineos hype. The Ineos propping, mate. The shop is full. Saeed saying it, man. Standing room only. Listen, big up everybody, man. Listen, let's see people in the house, man. Big up to everybody. We're going to preview the game. Like I said, it's my last chance to go and do the United watch-alongs with Saeed. You know that, don't you?
Yeah.
Last chance, because we did it in my gaff once, and it was 4-0 wrap. We did it at Saeed's, and it was a 4-0 wrap. Can this be a 4-0 wrap at Brighton, 12:30 on Saturday at Saeed TV, people? That is what we're going to look at. We're going to also do, hopefully, we're going to do the Villa, the Arsenal, big game. Big game. You know what? Villa, you know what? Good evening did the double over them last season. They stopped them from winning the league, bro. Yo, he stopped them. He took 6 points off them. He said, Arteta, hold time. And then you see my guy, Robbie, getting triggered. Big up Yardman. Big up Yardman. Yardman was telling him.
Bro, big up Yardman, man. He's on it.
Yardman was telling him.
People disrespecting European heritage of him winning the trophy.
Man, what he's done is incredible. Done. And he literally, without 6 points, Arsenal win the league. We know that.
Yeah, no. And that game against Villa was the wonder in it, because I felt like, for me, that Villa game, I think did City drop points that day? I don't know if they dropped points, but
I think they might have drawn one game. Yeah, they drew one game.
I think Declan Rice was talking about a draw wasn't a bad result, and that's where their mindset, bro. Villa took advantage, and they started to second half. It was a weird second half, and then Villa, boom, 2 goals. See you later.
Boy,
you know what I mean?
Boy. Big up, man. Big up. Chicky was a set up, looking brazy, Jarvis, especially with a white shirt in it. You got that tan. Jarvis has been in the sun in it. You can see he's been in the sun.
Malaga,
mate. That Malaga sun, that Spanish sun.
Yeah,
that Spanish sun, man. Yo, big up elite, man.
What you in Malaga last year, Said? Didn't you go?
No, I went to Alicante.
Oh, Alicante.
And,
yeah, well, it's almost the same.
Yeah, not far. Yeah, Alicante and Palma went to last summer. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, Alicante, nice. That's nice.
Yeah, very nice, man. Spanish sunshine, it's lovely, man. Good culture, good food, and that. So it's good. It's good.
Good food. Good. My kids love the pizza margherita. You know. Fish fingers, chicken wings. No, what do you call it? Chicken nuggets and pizza margherita. That's all they eat all day long, and pancakes for breakfast. So yeah, it's not healthy, but.
John, you're from Norway, innit? Right? No.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, today I was in the Somali restaurant. By the way, I took Radis to the Somali restaurant today. You know that one in their Hill place? I took him in there, I was trying to say to him, like, eat the food. And I had one guy saying to me, "Are you from Norway?" And I went, "Have you been to Norway recently?" I said, "What?" And he was like, "There was a wedding in Norway. And you were there. I'm sure I've seen you there." And he was like, "Yo, are you this person? Mohammed, da-da-da-da." I said, "Bro, there's a lot of Mohammeds out there." You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of the most recognizable names in the world. So, yeah, man, he was like saying, are you from Norway? I was like, no. So, it was good, man. It's good, man. Big up, man, bro. How are you, man?
Hey, Saeed. Hey, Nura. Hey,
yeah, man.
Mish. Did somebody say Ugarte?
Yeah.
As soon as somebody says Ugarte, he's here. This is Mish. He's big.
There you go. Ugarte's here, man. You
do look like Ugarte. Ugarte's about. You got to watch out. You better watch out.
We're tired. 2 months Ugarte here, Ugarte here.
Oh, listen, here we go. Listen, this is what we're going to get into. Last before we do the preview. Big up to everybody, by the way. What's the latest on this Ugarte business, people? What is the latest on this Ugarte business?
Well, yeah.
What's the latest?
The latest is that Man United now are looking to pay this money up front now, which I don't know the severity of the report, if I'm being honest with you. It does look like it's coming from a Parisian, French outlet, which, again, I don't know. It's very easy to make that story up. United are willing to pay up front. Yeah, well, that's one of the solutions. You can either pay up front or we can play it next year. That's only two outcomes here. Or we walk away, and it's free. So it's very easy journalism.
Saeed, I think, since Romana keeps retweeting, putting his eyes on the line with an obligation to buy, I think from United's perspective, 9 days left of the window, they're going to free up a lot of money. Just, it's like, pay this coffee now, Saeed, and pay next year. For 3 installments, right?
It's true. It's true, Could pay next year. But the thing is, I don't know if you see the video of Man United YouTube when they're talking to Mazraoui and Delit. He talks about how sorry it took a while, guys, but we've been negotiating with Bayern Munich. So it does look like, and he says that for a reason, Dan Ashworth on the channel. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't need to say that, but he says it for a reason. And I've just got a feeling that maybe he's trying to let United fans know that we're trying to do things differently here, or we're trying to negotiate better. Which I think everyone would rather have that than quite a knee-jerk reaction and knee-jerk judgment.
Bro, I'd rather have that than John Murtaugh last season and the season
100% running around Spain everywhere. Yeah, 100%.
Do business on our terms, come on.
We got at the wheel. Tell me how expensive does it feel?
So basically, we've got 2 defenders from Bayern. We got 2 defenders from Bayern for 51 million. Come on, that's just stupid.
Yeah, 100%.
True.
Yeah, man, big up, man. Listen, Scholesy's out there, man. I've just got.
Scholezy, man. Not seen him, man.
Listen, I'm coming up the stairs to the flat. Scholezy ran past me. I was like, Scholesy, where you going? He's on nightlife. He's like, nightlife, street life, mate. He's on that street life.
Bring him on Saturday, man. He's not gonna make a poo anywhere, is he? He's not gonna poo. Okay, he can come round because
you're waiting for Scholesy, eh? You're waiting for Scholesy,
yeah. Bring Scholesy on Saturday.
Oh man, big up Ugarte. Listen, the kits looks deadly, man. I'm telling you, I love that China look. Mickey's got the real one though. Nah,
I got the before
the Glazers, man.
I got it from a retrofit in Thailand. Come on, mail order, $10.
All right,
$10. Wow.
Big up. I
think it's 70 for the original, $70 or something like that for original shirt.
Wow,
amazing! It's amazing.
They're making money,
Adidas.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. Football shit should be affordable, man, for the working class people, man.
Yeah.
Where the
that's what I'm saying. You're buying from China, like retrofit.
Yeah, it's true. It's true, man. You know what
now,
I mean?
listen, I told people in Manchester not even to buy the shirts, man, because they sacked 250 people from Manchester, man. So,
yeah.
True that. Yeah.
They've even sacked one of the presenters. He was looking for a job on Twitter today.
Maybe we can hire him.
Yeah, one of the no. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I think they're trying to just clean slate in it, man.
Yeah, man. Slate. Yeah, man. There we go, people. You heard what the man said. Smash a like, subscribe.
Come on.
Do all you need to do. Let's go. You know what? Listen, Saeed, let's do the count. How many are you short of 100K, man? Oh, we got to do it on Saturday.
We're 746. So what is that like?
Whoa.
You know? No. In terms of 746 minus 1,000, what would that be? 254 away.
Wow. From 100K.
It's going to be done on Saturday, people.
That's what I'm saying. Saturday. Come on.
Saturday. Let's go, people. Let's go, man. Mate.
200
more. All the way in Thailand, they're living it up, man.
I mean, so you get your silver plate. Yeah.
I can see the health.
I lost weight. I lost weight. I'm cutting at the moment. Yeah.
Big up, man.
Yeah, we basically we reached 40K on this weekend, and unbelievable.
Come on, that's big, man.
60. Big up, I mean, you 200 away for you get your silver plate side. You get your
you get the actual the play button.
The play button.
Yeah, play button.
Just so that's good record.
Glad.
Big up, man.
So glad.
Come on, guys, get side to 200K.
Thank you.
Come on.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Bro, I enjoyed your video basically upload when you got detained. I was like, I've been there,
Oh, yeah, bro.
Interrogation after interrogation, different people after different people.
America, man, it's a whole different world, man. You know what's bad? It's when you just came at the airport. Like I literally just about got off the plane, and then they shouted my name, and I was like, bloody hell. They never give you a rest. You know what I mean? But I suppose that's the reality of life, innit?
And here you are. Alive and kicking. Good one.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
It's been a while. We got you nice. Listen, we got you warmed up nice, innit? Let's go. Big up Sheikh Arian Rashid, man. Chief of the United Real Therapy, man. Big up. This looks like Man U scored as close to close of this summer window, maybe taller, more assertive and cheaper wage bill than which come before the Athletic. Okay. This is what they say. Manchester United one possession in the attacking third more times, 10 times than any other team in the Premier League. Listen, we're going to save that for in a minute. But yeah, listen, if Ugarte comes in, I definitely think we're going to need more. I genuinely do think that we're going to need more because I have to see the game to understand what we need, genuinely. And we used to bring on, remember when it was in Ten Hag's first season, how many times we brought on Fred to shut the game. We made some defensive substitutions to shut the game. But the most worrying thing for me is that we don't just need another midfielder, but we need a left back. How far are we away? I go to you, Saeed, from having a centre half playing left back or right back?
I think for me, I think we need it, man. I'm a bit kind of puzzled as to why we haven't got that. Even the defender from Atletico Madrid, Hermoso. He for me is. I don't know. People are saying he's on high wages, but I'm like, I don't think he is, man. I think it would have been a decent option. Left-sided centre back as well, can play left back. Even at Kodioglu, man, I'm so gutted he's going to Brighton, guys. He's going to Brighton because they've let.
It's not done deal yet. It's not done deal yet.
No, I think he's gonna come. He's they've let go of Barco, which is their Argentinian youngster. He's going to Sevilla on loan, and so they're getting Kodioglu. And their team right now, I swear that I just hope they don't get him before. Is it Friday deadline or whatever it is? Hopefully they don't get it before then. But yeah, it's important, man, because like you said, if you get one of them injured, who's around? Look, Shaw's not around. You know what I mean? And Malacia, bless him, but he's not around. You know what I'm saying? Like they're both just not around at the minute. So it is difficult, man. And like I said, United at the minute, there are a patient club, man. I don't know why, but you got to look like Chelsea today. Very, very much. You're not in my plans. I mean, Chilwell. I mean, let's be honest, man. Like Chilwell, it's like, he's not performed to the standards of Chelsea. But look at him, 3-4 years, barely in Chelsea and out the door. You know what I mean? But Chilwell sure just gets away with it. Injured every year. You know what I mean? Not available. And it's just like, yeah, it's cool. He can just rock up to parties and just act like everything's normal, happy families and that. Like,
are you sure his surname is Showell? I mean, not Chilwell. They're like evil twins, joined by the hip.
Bro.
The same, bro, the injury record. Have you seen it?
Yeah, it's bad. It's very, very bad. And like I said, Chilwell is not the answer for me. He's another injury-prone left back. We don't need that anymore. And yeah, I just think for me, it's one of them where we are in a position now where we have to close all the gaps. This season is not a situation where we should be looking at and be like, oh, but we didn't get this and we didn't get that and we didn't manage to do this and that. This should be a season where all the gaps and everything should be sorted out. There shouldn't be excuses. They really, really, when you deep it, guys, should not be any excuses for people. Like, there shouldn't be. Like, really and truly.
Yeah. I saw your retweet a couple of minutes ago when you saw the full team. It's a great picture. It shows our strength as a squad, and we should actually demand more from the team this season. We know coming in third, fourth, that will be actually acceptable for a team like this, not coming in fifth or sixth. Although I'm trying to not to get giddy and stuff like that, but Ten Hag, there's no excuses anymore. The only excuse I can think of is the left back, maybe injuries.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, left back is similar situation we had last season, and we are kind of reports coming out to Athletic to brief the press that we are no longer going in for that position. But on the other hand, you look at Cadioglio has not agreed with Brighton yet, and Fulham is now coming in for him as well. And it's now latest reports are saying that United is in for Anthony Robinson as well. Fulham's fullback. So I believe still if we do get Ugarte on a loan with an obligation to buy, we are freeing up that kitty, right? So we definitely will need go for a left back. 100%, right? And another midfielder.
Yep, 100%. So it's like, I think for me, we've done enough for now. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, it's like we need to do more. We need to do more. We need to demand more. I would have hoped for 2 midfielders in. That's my kind of little bit of concern, guys. 2 midfielders have not come in, let alone 1. You know what I'm saying? So, and the gap is getting smaller, man. The gap is getting smaller, you know? This is why I think Fulham have invested, Brighton have invested. What's the word I'm looking for? West Ham have invested. You know, all these guys have invested in their teams. Have you noticed that, guys? Because you know why? They believe the gap ain't that big. The gap ain't that big between A, the managers, and B, for ultimately being consistent and whatnot. Like, you know.
And the only one that hasn't invested in Liverpool.
Yeah, exactly.
The picture
they've kept their squad, which is not too bad. They've kept their squad, you know what I mean, which has helped them a little bit.
But they've got a big squad. But I think they need a centre half and they need a centre midfield player. And I think they're going to sign 2 people. I really think that before Friday. Next Friday, they're going to sign 2 people. I do believe that. But pick up Ugarte. Ugarte says, when we have the ball, it's a game. When we don't, it's a fight. So, yeah, we need that energy. I need that energy.
Energy now.
I need that energy to pick up Jarvis. Jarvis has got it on here right now. For me, we're going to need a left back. When I look at the left backs here, these 2 are injured.
Take the comment off, Lordy, so we can see.
Sorry. So these 2 are injured. So you can see these 2 are injured. The 2 left backs are injured, and we only got like the two right backs fit at the moment. And for me, we are an injury. Touch wood, and I pray inshallah no injuries to Diego Dalot and Masraoui. But before any of these centre halves have to fill in, and then Johnny Evans plays instead of like Martinez. Martinez goes out there, and Johnny Evans is playing with Maguire or Delit. You know what I mean? And we don't want to see that. We don't want to see that, people.
I got a question for you in the panel, though. Do you think that Harry Amas and Murray displayed quality to be playing in that role?
I think so. Me personally,
no.
I think me personally, yeah, I do. I do think me personally,
especially Harry Amas. No way, not ready enough. He's 17. He's still raw. He still needs to develop in the under 18s.
Guys,
I don't think he's ready yet. I generally don't. Like, I just don't want the United fans to bash him when he's not playing. You know, or he's not playing well. Or he's like, for me, this is where you should have gone and get. And I know nobody's not gonna like it, but a regular and someone who's a stopgap for now that you just need for the year, just to kind of knows that his role as well is to be 4th, 5th choice. You know, if you could get that in, and if someone's adaptable, then why not? Even Tagliafico, you know, that can play centre back, left back, centre back. You know, Tagliafico like plays for Lyon. Go and get him. He played in the Copa America like consistently.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Here we go. More news. Journalists are guessing they don't know. Either it's a permanent deal.
Nah,
they don't know.
Listen, everybody's remixing the same old remixing, innit?
Everyone.
We heard the obligation to buy how many weeks ago? 3-4 weeks ago?
Right. I said 19th of July was obligation to buy.
He's basically covered every ground here, playing goal like either permanent or a loan. Of course, it's going to be one or the other. What is it going to be?
It's going to be plastic surgery.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
It's going to be plastic surgery.
But regarding the left back, gosh, if we don't get a, you know, I was kind of banking that we got in and hijack the Karaoke deal. We can still do it. I think we're going. We need a left back, 100%.
I do think Fenerbahce he plays for, isn't it? Is it Fenerbahce or Galatasaray?
Fenerbahce. Yeah. Fenerbahce.
So they won 30 million. They won 30 million pounds, and Manchester United don't have that. And the club has come out officially. Eric Ten Hag has come out and said he doesn't think Luke Shaw's injury is not that bad, and he'll be back soon. And when boy.
Yeah, but still, like international breaks is in what 2 weeks' time or now, right? So, and by that time is over, it's another 4 weeks, right? Yeah. You're not going to get back into match fitness. Yeah, I mean, if you look at Luke Shaw and Malacia, it's going to take you another week. 2 months to get back into match.
He comes back and he gets injured straight away. We've seen this before.
Yeah, no.
Listen, can I just get a moment to pay a tribute to Facundo Palestri? On his permanent move. He conducted himself with the utmost professionalism every time he went on the pitch. The kid should have had a chance, but no, the managers were giving him any chance. He's been on loan for 3 times since his career at Manchester United, and I'm so happy for him. I hope this move works out for him. He's going to Panathinaikos because he has a Uruguayan. They have a Uruguayan coach there already. So I wanted to take this opportunity to wish him all the best in the world, all the best luck in the world. Because
he was never the problem. Never the problem.
What an absolute warrior that kid is. You know what? Always one of the first team for the Uruguayan team. Always plays ahead of way experienced players. Yep. So his dedication to his country and dedication to football, we wish him well. We wish him Panathinaikos. He goes there, and I hope that we put on buy-on clause on his transfer. That when he goes to 50%. A bigger club, yeah, there 50%. You go. Big up. Man, you know, I'm leaning towards agreement on PSG fee. I'm around 16 Paris. The parties are confident that the transaction will be completed. Yeah, everybody's telling me that.
But I mean, there might be 60 million euro next year with 3 years installment.
Yeah.
That was on the table,
Yeah. Well, this is going to be very interesting. Man, I oversee significant sale before. Wan-Bissaka is going every season. Kambala was a youth player that Villarreal wanted.
Refused. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Kambala refused to sign a contract anyway.
Palestri wanted to get the hell out of here. So actually, when I hear this, man, you have keys to over significant player sale before the end of the window. Now they want to sell probably one of the most young, talented midfielders we've had at the club in a long time, Maxi. And I'm like, I can't effing believe this. But this is going to be interesting. Dan Ashworth is here saying, I've expressed confidence, including deal from Maga. Listen.
Bro, everyone can express confidence, man. How does
Everybody can.
How does that Samuel guy know that, by the way? That he's got confidence in it. You know what I mean?
Man. No.
Get out of here, man.
But Maxi was linked to a Polish team, Warsaw.
Legia Warsaw.
Legia Warsaw. Yeah.
It's like, why would you go there? It doesn't make sense.
You know what it is? I think to me, you know, you're getting a lot of these English players going to Europe now to go and just basically live a different lifestyle, test themselves out there. You're probably going to play in Europe. You know, I think they might be the best team in Poland. You might want to just test yourself. Maybe maybe his agent says, you know what, scouts watch that kind of leagues and they look for them kind of players and whatnot. Yeah. So maybe he just wants to know, like, you know, because you know that Shota has gone to flipping Panathinaikos, same as
as
you know, and he's a young lad from Manchester. So Fair play, kudos to them. That the fact that they
they want to go and play football. They want to go and play football. Yeah, big up Tom. How you doing, Tom?
Tom.
007, Tom. He's here. He's there. He's everywhere. He's an man of mystery. 00
How are we doing, guys?
Are we in the 7 Hills or are we abroad, Tom? Are we
in the 7 Hills?
Come on. No more 007 agent, MI6.
Humble life, humble life.
He's on that Stella. He's our Tom. He's on that Stella, mate. Have you got a cold one, Tom? Cold one?
I have. I've not got a cold one of them. I've got a cold Jack Daniels.
Hey,
JD.
He's not gonna JD on the rocks. He's on the rocks, Tom.
On the rocks.
JD on the rocks.
No, 007. Shaken, not stirred. Right?
There you go. This is how it is. Let's big up. Right. Jarvis, if you want to share the thing with me, let's get into it. If you can get Brighton, the shape that Brighton played.
Bro. They play the same system as us, isn't it?
I have to set it up. I haven't set it up. So it's not ready. Sorry.
No, it's okay. If you can get it ready, just our team. See what we're going to play. Not the Brighton, but just our team. That'd be amazing. But I'll just talk about it. Brighton, let's not get it twisted. I watched the highlights of the game. I didn't see all of the game, but I watched the highlights. Everton did make chances.
Yeah,
Everton made chances. Should have had a penalty. That's the penalty. I don't care what anybody says.
I don't think so.
Saeed, at the end of the day, if Calvin Lewin is moving to the ball and you put your foot on the ground and you drag him because you slide, you are taking his feet underneath the ground.
He put his feet on to Dunk. It wasn't the other way around.
Dunk was already out of control sliding. Dunk was just standing there. It's different.
I think it was a dive.
That is a pen. That's a pen all day.
I personally think it was a dive.
All day for me. But they made chances. They missed them. And trust me, I think no other team than Brighton went wide, destroyed teams. No other team in the Premier League in the first game one has gone wide. Wide and has absolutely destroyed. They do exactly the same thing. They get it through the third and straight out from the middle, straight out to the wide. And then what do? They go across, overload on one side, get the ball across on the other side. So he's just varied it a little. He's tweaked the Roberto De Zerbi. He tweaked it. I mean, what's their manager name, by the way? I forgot his name. I can never say his name. What's his name?
You know what? I don't know.
Fabian Hurstler.
Hurstler. His name, yeah.
Fabian Hurstler.
Where did he manage before, by the way?
In Germany, German second
division. St.
Pauli. Yeah.
St. Pauli, yeah.
Were they good?
Yeah, St. Pauli were good, man. Good, yeah. They were deviled. One of them texted me. He said to me, we're deviled. God, St. Pauli.
We're down.
Listen, St. Pauli are the equivalent. What FC United modeled themselves on St. Pauli. It's punk, left-wing football. Punk football, like part of the community. I've been to St. Pauli. It's an area of Hamburg. I've been there. It's an area. It's the team that was set up by the rebellious, like activists, lecturers, people from that area of Hamburg, and it's a brilliant football team. I don't know if you ever saw their sign is a skull with a cross.
They have a pirate flag, and the fans dress like bikers, like black leather and
punk
stuff
football,
like that.
Yeah, punk. It's punk football. A lot of people from when they were setting up FC United went over to St. Pauli to see how they set things up over there. So one of the ethical clubs in Germany. It's crazy. Their game in Germany, when they play against a team from East Germany, it's the most police game in Europe. It's the most amount of police that turn up.
Wow.
When I was there, I was watching the game and there was a helicopter and the news was showing their game. Like, I'm talking about almost like 1,000 police in this game, because it's like fascists against anti-fascists. You know what I mean? Like,
of course.
St. Pauli are the anti-fascists and they're fighting the fascists. So it's crazy what happened. So I had the pleasure of going there and actually watching. And if I'm not mistaken, they played against Hamburg when Ruud van Nistelrooy. Remember Ruud van Nistelrooy played for Hamburg? Yeah. When he played for Hamburg, they drew. They drew.
No, Schalke was it? Schalke.
No. He went to Hamburg.
Did he go Hamburg?
I'm sure he did. 100%.
Okay.
I'm sure he did. He played for Hamburg. Yeah. Ruud van Nistelrooy, and I remember watching it, and they drew. So they always come up and go down, and then come up and go down. But they're an amazing little team. But Brighton, for me, he's tweaked them a little bit, and he's tweaked them for the better.
Apparently, they play the same way we play, the pressing, the 4-4-2 pressing.
Yeah. The press high, they win the ball back. They're direct to goal, and none more than so. You see that goal by their winger, Mr. I study. You know what I mean? Mr. I've got a degree in dribbling.
Yeah, he's good, man. I've always rated him. He had injuries, man. But they got the Sadio Mane regen, Minte.
That's it. Yo, it's crazy.
Sadio Mane, bro.
Yo.
It would have surprised me Liverpool paid.
Newcastle let him go in it. Newcastle have let that winger go.
Because of PSR.
Kid. Yeah.
PSR. Yeah.
So, I'm telling you, they let him go, and they might regret that. They might regret.
They will. They needed a right winger. They needed a right winger.
Yeah, they might regret that, people. But so to me, they're gonna come out. We know it's gonna be under the sunshine in Brighton. You know that we've been there, people. How many seasons have we been there? We got whacked.
Oh, so many.
With Ralph, we got a whacking. With Ollie, we got a whacking. With Ten Hag, we got a whacking. I think the last game of one of the second last two games, was it the last game of the season?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was our first victory in how many times?
Long time ago.
Yeah, since lockdown.
COVID,
lockdown, and when Bruno had to score that crazy goal after the whistle went. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Rashford scored that crazy run, and then
Rashford scored.
Yeah,
and then we had the penalty where Bruno took it, and then it was the last whistle. The whistle went straight after. That was lockdown. So that's the last time we've beaten them was that time, and then we've only had 2 wins, right, in many years. That's like 3 or 4 years, 2 wins at their ground.
Yeah. It's also midday kickoffs. We don't do well. Amex Stadium midday.
Yeah, that's true.
Mick, when I go around do this with Saeed watch along with United, we get whacked 4-0 on a regular.
Bro, it's what I'm saying, man. It wouldn't surprise me because you know what? As much as, like I said to you, we deserve to beat Fulham, yeah. They had transitional moments, man, where they caught us, man. They caught us a few times in them transitional moments. They were a bit wasteful. I think for me, you give Brighton them transitional moments, mate.
Oh, big up to Maguire's big boots.
Oh, massively. Massively. That's what got him injured, I think, because he had that much running to do going backwards. That he got injured. I think got a cramp or something.
Yeah,
like
that. I think if you look at the XGs, like United have 2.5 something, and they have 0.48.
Yeah.
So we could have finished 4-0, 5-0
easily.
What was it like in the stadium, Saeed? Obviously, I went there and the ticket went
the second half wasn't great, man. There was a lot. It was restless. They got rest the second half. The fans were getting on top of the players, and it was very frustrating, man. Like second half was like the old Man United where we just kept rushing it, man. I don't know if you remember, but we rushing the ball. And we couldn't find Xerxes. Like the guy came on for like 20 minutes, didn't have a touch of the ball, man. I was like, bro, like relax. And then Bruno had to go at Xerxes for not being in the box. But then Xerxes is like, listen, that's not my job, man. I'm here to link the play.
That's your job, pal.
And the goal. And the goal, you look like what the hell was Scott McTOMINAY, and then you actually see the goal. What a fucking first class!
What a finish! Velvet feet, incredibly velvet feet. Big up Chelsea can make approach for Jadon Sancho before the end of the week.
Yeah,
and they take Maguire and Lindelof as well, please. You know what? I swear to you, I don't know what they're doing, Tom. I swear to you, Tom. They must be doing some sort of like
cooking.
Bowley's doing some sort of like money laundering. I'm telling you.
85 minutes, he goes away, gets on his phone. Give me Osman right now. Here we go.
He's prepared.
Absolutely blazing. Listen. Big up Sunshine FC. Big up Queen. I hope you well. Love. Listen. Let's get into it, people. Let's get into it. Brighton Saturday. Tom, we've been there before. We've been slapped, comfortably slapped, outplayed. It's gonna be in the sunshine. It's the first time that last season, towards the end of the season, was the first time that Erik Ten Hag has won there. They've got a new manager. They've got a new look. They always sign brilliantly. the way they sign players and the way the players are on job that they sign, it's just brilliant, honestly. So what are you expecting? I was shocked when they said Ghost went to Dortmund. I think he's gone to Dortmund, isn't he?
Who?
You know, Gross.
Gross.
You know,
Yeah,
Gross.
Gross.
One of the German guys.
Would you think of United? 33 years old. He's more agile than Eriksen.
Exactly. Have you seen it? He's been their best player for the past 2 seasons.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm surprised
he's been their best player. But honestly, they lost him. Obviously, they're going to bring young, fresh players. Even that kid that played for Leicester, they let him go as well, innit? He used to play for them, didn't he? The Argentinian kid. What's his name? He's got a funny name, man.
Oh, Bonanette.
Yeah,
Leicester.
Yeah.
He was balling out for Leicester, you know.
Wasn't he at Brighton? Or am I mistaken?
Yeah.
Billy Gilmore could be heading out somewhere.
Could
be heading out soon as well, but he was playing well. So, Tom, what do you reckon? What do you feel about this game? Feeling that the last 20 minutes, especially in the second half, Manchester United lost control in parts of it. I think it was a combination of Casemiro getting tired, Mainu getting tired, and then Mount going up in terms of the press. But if we play any of that kamikaze basketball, vacation football, we're getting murdered. You know that, don't you?
Yeah. The difference between what I can take from what we saw with Fulham and what I'm expecting with Brighton is I don't expect Brighton to try and play through the middle of us. Now, Fulham, they have 2 wide players in Traore and Iwobi, who, from what I saw, I don't think they're fully sharpened and match fit. That's just my opinion. I don't think a lot of the teams across the Premier League are ready, as much as they want to say it. They've had like a quarter of the squads, most of the teams anyway, have had 3 weeks of a bunch of their players have been off on holiday because of the Euros. So it's interrupted pre-season plans there. Fulham, I think, was an easy example as to that. But the only difference that I'm going to say in that game is Iwobi and Traore, they didn't directly run through the wide spaces. They tried to run through the centre of the pitch. So when you saw Traore, when Martinez shouldered him off the side of the pitch, it wasn't from a wide position. It was from midfield, where he made a direct run through the midfield with the ball and was direct towards bang straight of the goal, not to try and put a cross in. Fulham lack that number 9 that they can put a ball into the box with. They lost that when they sold Mitrovic a while ago. So what I expect with Fulham is, with the difference now with Brighton is, Brighton have a one Danny Welbeck, who is a player you can put the ball in the box to.
They got Danny Welbeck, man.
If you want to put crosses into. The only thing that I'm going to say, though, is I agree with what Nuridi's just said about the wide players as well. And for what they've lost recently, when they sold players like Caicedo, and if players like Billy Gilmore end up going out the door anyway, I'm probably going to lean more towards that Brighton are going to play very direct from out wide. Yes. As soon as they get the ball, I think they're just going to give it to the wide players. And they almost kind of do what Palace did to us last season when they smashed us 4-0, which was we can play through the middle of United because there was that open, but where Palace had so much joy was they played through the width. And Elise ripped all of our team a fucking new one. And the kid that you've just said about will do that to you. We know Matoma can do that to you. We know they've got players that can do this to you. We know Danny Welbeck, listen, he might be 33, 34. He can still move about the pitch.
Right, he's mobile, man.
He's mobile. That's what I'm saying. He's mobile. Fulham didn't have that player at the weekend, so you're going to get tested. And listen, as much as everybody blew smoke up Mazraoui's arse, I was one of them for the game against Fulham, he will be tested. He's going to have a player who's going to properly run at him. He won't be. That's what I was saying. I don't think he was fully fit. And when players aren't fully fit, guys, they're not going to run directly at people at 100%. I think he was probably about 70% of what he actually could have given if he would have been fully fit. And listen, I don't think a lot of our players are fully fit, guys. I'll be real and honest with you. I don't. But going into that game anyway, that's where Brighton will kill you from width. Where we can kill Brighton, from what I believe anyway, is play through the middle of them. Yep. They play through the middle of them. They don't have that defensive security. Don't have that, wherewithal. They'll play this pressing system. But if you can get around it with the players that we have, like Kobe Mino and Fernandez, and you can try and play around the press or play a ball over the press, you'll get success from it. So the team that played against Fulham, I think, will actually be a better fit to play in this game than he probably did against Fulham. But again, I don't know about players like Xerxes and stuff, guys, in terms of fitness and if they're fully fit. Delit's another one as well, where I said about that. I thought I'd rather play him in this game, and let's see Maguire and him next to each other, and in terms of like put them game by game. So you saw what Maguire can give you against Fulham.
Yeah.
Let's see what he can give against. Let's see what Delit can give against Brighton, and then whoever come out, with their ass shining a lot better out of both games, will then take Lenny Yoro's spot right now as it stands and hold bench, and the other one will play. But like I said, I think the way that you can beat Brighton is play through the middle of them. But I expect us to win. I'm not going there to draw or this where we're going to get shot on by teams. There's no excuses. We have to win and we should win.
Big up, Tom. Listen, MUFC army of agency staff were previously given lunchbox, which included a sandwich, cereal bar, pack of crisps, and a soft drink. Listen, however, many were dismayed to find offering had vanished at United's first match of the season against Fulham on Friday night. Well, I think Jim and Mr. Glazer at the back, Mr. Ponytail, bald dead pony, I think they ate all their people's lunch. I think they ate people. They ate it, man. It is mad. But I'll go to you quickly, Mick.
Yeah.
What do you think? How do you see it? What do you expect from Manchester United after what you watched against Burnley?
Well, nothing has changed, even if Hurstler's coming in. They change managers, the system stays the same. The way we can kill him is basically beat the press. I mean, they play very well structured from the back. So we need to press smart, right? 6 players pressing, and what Tom's saying in the middle as well. I'm not worried about this game at all, because I see we have different players. McTOMINAY, it's going to be interesting to see how Mazraoui is handling, but Mazraoui is a pro. When I saw Mazraoui against Fulham, I saw this guy's been playing with us for 2 seasons already. He was a little bit pragmatic, but he did good things. I want to see more about that battle as well. Licha will take care of, if he took care of the baby Johnson, what's his name, Damatri, or he greased me up. He sent him to the gym. I certainly believe he can send Welbeck to the hospital. I don't know, man, but I'm not worried. Because their patterns
are treatment table. No,
yeah. I mean, the patterns are played quite easy. They build up from the back, so we need to sort of press smart. Mason Mount's very good at presser. I don't think Mason Mount will start in this. I think that I agree with Tom is saying. I like to see the partnership of Licha and De Ligt playing there, 100%. Maguire did exceptional well against Fulham, but this game is for us to see a partnership forming with Licha and Mazraoui. Licha and De Ligt. And I would like to see Xerxes on top. He was dying to come in. I mean, literally, the team is getting to know him. He's not a 9; he's a 9.5. We can see how he can arrive late to the box, link up play. Eventually, as season kicks on, I would like us to see 2 strikers on top, is Xerxes playing more deeper and Højlund more front, like the Cole and Yorkie partnership. But the future is bright. I don't fear this game at all. The only thing is that I'm fearing is the traveling. First away game, midday game, Amex Stadium. But the system hasn't changed at all. It's tweaked it a little bit. We know how to play them, and I confidently say we will win 2-1 or 3-1. I believe.
We've had 7 days to prepare, Saeed. 7 days to prepare for this game. So it's
7 days.
Big up Sheikh Arian Rashid said, some workers have also claimed they've been forced to eat in the toilet. They set up a dining table next to the 4 toilet cubicles, said one.
Is a Samuel Lockhurst report, or what is this?
What's going on here?
I don't even know. Where's this report from, by the way?
These reports are from Mike Keegan.
Mike Keegan is Keegan is turning into
Lockhurst. Some are choosing to eat in a quiet staff area, which is adjoining bathroom shower room.
Having
a party in the shower. Having a cheese sarnie in the shower,
That's
know.
Crazy.
What? Yo,
Jim's taking a piss.
Jim's not come to fix it. Jim's come to force people to eat in toilets now. What's going on?
Since when did Mike Keegan become fucking Lockhurst?
Anyway, Saeed, you gotta watch out. They'll have you eating somewhere in a minute, lad.
Bro, listen, I don't touch their food, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm in and out of the stadium. You know, I don't even go to the toilets. I wait till I get home to pee. You know what I'm learning?
Those floods, man. We've been there, innit? Toilets,
bro,
flooded.
them floods, man. I'm telling you, man. It's crazy out here. But nah, what was the question again, Nordin?
The question is, what you expecting from this game? What are you expecting? You were there in the stadium. You were there in the stadium. You know our history at Brighton. You know I'm going to be sitting next to you at 12:30. You all of this into consideration. What are you expecting? Can there be any excuses? Big up, Amor Rashid and Mr. Shocker. Can we please support Amas and Collier? And I support them both, of course. I support them both. But Saeed, what are you thinking about the game? Why are you feeling? How you
first
feeling
20 minutes. If you get an early goal, that'll be good. I think for me, it's one of them where they're gonna come out very, very strong. It's their first home game of the season as well. You know, they're gonna be atmosphere's gonna be building. They got a new manager in. It's first time meeting, well, not first time meeting the crowd, but first time, you know, in front of the hardcore loyal fans.
Yeah.
You know, so it's some BT Sport, TNT Sports, whatever you call it nowadays. It's a very, very much like tough battle, man. Like I expect it to be a physical game. I expect it to be a game where it's got a lot of intensity. And you know what, man? That manager's gonna want to prove a point that he's a better tactician than Ten Hag. You know what I mean? So I expect this game to be on my side. If we could go out there with a 2-1 and just kind of scrape it, I'm not bothered, guys. Right now, at this point, I don't think I'm looking for performances at the minute, if I'm being really honest. And that sounds hypocritical because I've been demanding that last season. But I think when you look at Brighton away in your second game, it still, for me, is a game where you just go out there with a win, especially against Liverpool. You leave with a win. And then Southampton and then West Ham after that, you look at it improve your performances a little bit. You know what I mean? You look at it really, really kind of understand that what is your philosophy. But these next two games, I can't lie, man. If we scrape wins out of these next two games, I'll take that right now because, bro, it might not show that we're a bit of, like, you know, in terms of like style of play. But I think for me, these two games are so tough, man. You got to win these, man. You just got to win these.
To be fair. Saeed, have you known a tougher start than this to the season? Arsenal soon, we play Villa.
To be fair, Arsenal got a tougher start than us. But I think for me, and then to be fair, last year we had a tough start. We had Tottenham, Arsenal. You know, we had Brighton away. We had a tough start as well last year. But again, you know, we lost to teams at home as well. So it's like we got you play every team twice. You know what I mean? You play every team twice, you know, and the league is going to be the same for everyone. Everyone's going to have their tough periods. But right now, Brighton away, this is test of character. This is where we're going to see. Because if we lose this, I guarantee you that Anfield game we've lost.
Because, and it's a long trip for the fans back to money, you know.
Yeah. I think if you win this, I think you've got big confidence of beating Liverpool on that next following Sunday. If you lose
3 points.
If you lose this, I think for me, it's everyone's going to be back to depressing, fighting against each other and like, you know, Ten Hag's not the man and all his conclusions going to be coming out. Reality is we win, just calm, relaxed.
Gives you massive confidence, 3 points, you know? Yeah. In a way, first away game.
Yeah.
But I think we need to, I mean, Jarvis would say as well, you know, it's all about pace. It's all about speed against, you know, Brighton transition.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. But Jarvis, are you looking forward to this? Are you excited about the game? Big up, by the way, Elite Baller. It's a smash a like, subscribe, turn on notifications.
Yeah, come on.
Red.
Do it.
It's the URT, man. It's the URT, United Real Therapy Army. Let's go, people. But what are you feeling? How are you feeling about the game? Because I'm worried. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm worried. Some of you might be a bit more confident, and we'll get to the score lines in a minute and the teams that you'll play. That is the next question. But Jarvis, how are you feeling? Are you confident?
Well, I just want to say first, they were impressive in the first round. They won 3-0 against Everton, but we got to remember Ashley Young got a red card after 6 minutes. So they played against 10 men. And I would say Everton is a relegation team. They don't have any good players. I would say they will struggle this season anyway. So looking at the result, yeah, they look really good, but you have to look behind the result. With this guy, this youngest coach, Hurseler, he's 31 years old, and he promoted St. Pauli after 13 years back to the Bundesliga last season in a very impressive fashion. As a tactician, I think he's really good. I can only judge him what he did in St. Pauli because I have only seen one game with Brighton against 10 men, so it's very hard to analyze that game. But usually last season in the Bundesliga, he played the I would say the 3-4-3 or the 3-diamond 3, if you want to call it that. Similar to Ten Hag, but when they defend, they drop down into a 5-4-1. I would compare them a little bit to Crystal Palace in how they set up their team. If you remember last season, they have what's their two attackers that were really good, SA and the guy who was sold.
Who?
What's his
Elise,
name?
you mean? Elise.
Yeah, Elise and SA, because they are actually wingers, but they were two number 10s when they played for Crystal Palace. And this is what he will do with Mitoma and that other winger. They will come in, and the width will be from the fullbacks. Yeah. So, but when they defend, they lock down the central areas and they set up traps in the mid block on the sides because they have 5 in the back. So they have 1 extra man to strike in the press every time because they have a back 4 with an extra man. So,
and by the way, and Jarvis, by the way, every time Manchester United play, whether with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer or whether it was Erik ten Hag, we struggle with teams that play 3 at the back and play wing backs. We struggle. They keep the ball away from us. And what we do, because Manchester United, we defend the central area as well. They move us out, in and out. That's what they do. They move us out. That's what they do.
And knowing Brighton, when they play at Amex Stadium,
who's that Diallo there?
With confidence.
The wrong one.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I was gonna say, who's that new sign? We got a new signing.
I'm Diallo.
Yeah. I just want to say what's changed with Brighton since last year. They will not press us high. They will defend in the mid block all the time, and they won't try to get turnovers. They will try to break us down with the short passes in tight spaces. They have players like Mitoma, really technical players. So we just have to be really sharp now. And the guy who impresses me most on this Brighton team is the new guy they bought from the Netherlands. The guy who played under Arne Klopp in Feyenoord. What's his name again? Max Weifer, I think his name is.
Max Weifer,
Weifer, yeah. He's really good, and he operates almost like a center back sometimes. Sometimes he moves up like a DM, and sometimes he pushes all the way up. So he's very versatile in the way he plays, and he's very steady. He never misplaces a pass and stuff like that. So for us to isolate him and get him out of the game, I think will be one of the key elements for Ten Hag. So that's a job for Bruno or Mason Mount, and I don't know who will do that job.
Yeah,
but it will be interesting.
Yeah, the biggest thing for me, what I'm worried about, is their width and it's their timing and rhythm. They got some brilliant rhythm. They know the guys, the number 10s, the Imota, and the other guy, the guy that signed from Newcastle. They know when to come in. They know when to come in. They know when
they
to
will come in narrow. Because
they will come in narrow. The wing backs will give them the width. But one thing they've not changed is the overloads in the box. And they're literally having one person crossing and finishing. You see that first goal. That first goal is so typical of the directness. I actually think this guy's even made them more direct. They're not playing as more passes because with De Zerbi, it was pass. And then that movement where everybody was moving and changing. And Welbeck, you know what Welbeck's like. They've got other strikers as well. They've just got talent. So it's going to be a very, very tricky game. Very tricky game.
Yeah, and they still have injuries from last season. I think Solimarch is still injured. Estupiñán is injured. I think it's this Irish guy. What's the name of the striker again? I can't remember.
Ewan Ferguson.
Ferguson.
Injured.
Ferguson.
So.
But he needs time. He needs time, man. He's been overhyped to a level where it's like
but he's got talent though, so he can bang.
I'm not seeing enough of him yet. Not seeing enough.
No, you need to watch the goals that he scored. Bro.
I know, but he's barely had a full season.
Yeah. No, of course. Certain young players, they get this growth spurt, and then their body, you know what I mean? They're growing, and their body doesn't catch up with them, and they might be doing too much weight. But yeah, Palestri, as I said, Red always a Red. Manchester United would hold a special place in my heart, wishing the club and all nothing but the best for the future. Yeah, big up to him, man.
Big up to Palestri, man. Top
guy.
Man,
big up. Man, big up.
Said, I just want to say one more thing about the game, and that's when they try to build out from the back. It's very special because now they only play out with the goalkeeper and 2 centre backs, and they push up Max Pfeiffer. So they will actually just try to build up with the goalkeeper and 2 center backs. So for us, if we want to press them high, they will probably play over us because Jeff Steele, the goalkeeper of Brighton, is really good with his feet playing out. It's almost like
But Jarvis, Everton pressed them a couple of times and they made mistakes. They're getting used to this new way of playing out
of the game. The press play because they have the 2-1 build up.
Yeah, the players are still getting used to the way he wants to, because it's totally different to what De Zerbi was. De Zerbi will keep the ball at the back of the back, draw you in, then bang, bang, bang through the thirds, and then they overload you. Yeah. So this one, they're getting used to it. These centre-halves, so this is the perfect time to play them actually, because they're not fully yet. And Everton at times pressed them hard and won the ball back, and the centre-halves were making mistakes. So this is what it could be, but Manchester United need to finish. That's the biggest question for me.
Yeah, the finishing is a bit of a worry.
Can we finish? And I'll go to you, Saeed. What team are you playing? Are you playing this team? Is anybody?
Let me see that team again. Let me see that team.
Oh, I did a preview before, so this was my team, and I was contemplating, I still start Rashford. I still start Rashford because of the pace, and I think we will embed in.
I would
Garnacho. I think the back pick itself, Onana as a sweeper keeper, De Ligt and Martinez as partnership, Diego Dalot on the left, Mazraoui on the right to battle with Mitoma, Casemiro and Kobe Mainoo. Casemiro a little bit more up front. He's looking sharp, he's looking slimmer, he's looking more like his progressive passes. Bruno to press. I would like to see a little bit of a Mason Mount in there for the pressing abilities, but I think this will be the team. Xerxes on top.
I like this team.
Yeah,
get rid of Mason Mount, man.
Yeah, the only thing I'll say to you, I genuinely do think Mason Mount's going to play because he wants that box square.
I know he will.
And I know that Xerxes is going to be coming on again. I genuinely think that.
But you don't bring Xerxes off the bench, man.
Listen, unless he's had a really good week, because we've had 7 days to remember.
Have you seen the training? Have you seen the training, Nordin?
Yeah.
Amad Diallo bopping it together.
Pressing hard.
Oh, they've been actually passing 1-2 movements. It's been quality training videos.
Yeah. Fast,
so
passing.
The only thing that I can see from this lineup is potentially change Bruno to play as a false number 9, and then you put in Mason Mount where Bruno is. But
that's a shout,
That's
a shout.
But Saeed, you changing in this team? Are you keeping the same?
Nobody. I like this team. Big up to
even a new signing, Ahmad.
Ahmad.
Ahmad,
Amad Diallo,
from Senegal, brother from Senegal. Big up to him.
Sorry, he did a plastic surgery and a change of passport recently.
From Senegal.
Amad Diallo definitely for me.
So who are you changing? So you're changing nobody, Saeed? Yeah, you want to keep?
No. I'm keeping.
You want to start with this team, yeah?
Yeah, I like this team, man. It's got good balance. And you could either change the fullbacks if you want to, but I think keep Mazraoui on
the right.
You know what? Right. I do worry about Minte.
He's going to get tested, though. Mazraoui's going to get tested, Saeed. Let's talk about it.
Against Mitoma, he will get tested about Mitoma.
Diego Dalot and Mazraoui are going to get tested. This is where, to me, Kobe and Casemiro cannot go gun-ho and evacuate the space.
Facts.
They can't because they go wide. They do the overloads out wide. They keep the width. The wing-backs are going to keep the width and the outloads. So for me, it's a different game. I think Manchester United, like Saeed was saying before, mid-block. If you go for the mid-block and use the pace, you know what I mean, and the guile, it might be one of those games for it.
Well, that's the reason why I start De Ligt, because I think these two in partnership are so important. They understand each other's game. and they will isolate Mitoma plus other threat. Licha will take care of Welbeck, and these two needs to be very compact in terms of the middle, right? So I think defensively we've been looking sharp the way we are defending, so I'm not worried. I think we will take care of Welbeck and Mitoma quite well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, big up 100%. Tom, are you changing anybody? You keeping this team? Tom, you there? Yeah,
he's on the phone call.
The JDs have got to know this.
You know what? Listen, he's going to the cupboard to get Jack out again. He's got a date night with Jack.
He's restocking.
He's restocking. Jarvis, are you changing this team?
Well, I'm 100% sure he will start with Mason Mount, not Xerxes, because of, as you mentioned, the box. The box is so important, and I think we will try to exploit their 2-1 build-up with the two center backs. I think there's a place, and they're a little bit short when it comes, because they're center backs. Yeah, they are used to play with the ball with their feet, but Lewis Dunk, he's not a brilliant player with the ball. He's good, but he's not superb. So I think there's a guy we can try to exploit and try to attack.
I mean, it's a totally different dimension, because they used to play out with 5. They used to drop in and play with 5 and coax teams in. Now they're playing out with 2, and it's easier to press when they're playing out with 2. So it's going to be very interesting. There we go, people in the chat. Let's know the score. I'll go to Saeed for Saeed.
Yep.
Give me your scoreline. We'll be there on Saturday.
2-1. It's a safe one, Nordin. It's a safe one.
It's a tight one. Is it a tight one? Yeah.
A tight one, bro. We don't score enough goals, man, and it's a problem. I want this year. I would love to win this game 3-0, but it's not going to happen. That would be a statement, and then the media would get off us half our back, man. Because right now they just, me, I don't rate the manager yet, but the media they just love talking about United, bro. Leave us alone, man. Talk about Chelsea and them, man. There. You know what I'm saying?
Saeed, I'm not lying. Could you imagine United were doing what Chelsea are doing? You will never hear it.
Never hear it. Yeah, man.
I've always said Manchester United pay the bills for a lot of these radios, a lot of these TV
top spot on that.
All these journalists, football journalists, Manchester United pay the bills.
Yeah. Did you see Flex? Did you see Flex getting cooked on fucking Talk Sports?
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it, man?
Man, what agenda! Oh God, yeah. Keep going.
Listen, it's crazy. It's because, like I said, Manchester United pay the bills. We pay the bills because we have the biggest fan base. We have the most eyes than any other football club in world football, especially English-speaking football. You know what I mean? English-speaking world, we've got the biggest eyes on Manchester United. And that's what makes it. That's what makes it, unfortunately. Jarvis, what are you thinking?
Well, it will be a new setup. Ten Hag never played against this manager before. I think it will be a tight game, maybe more like a game of chess, I would say. And I think the manager will try to equalize each other. So we will not many chances, maybe 1-1. That's my prediction.
Mick?
I did a preview before. I agree with Brother Said is saying 2-1, but my heart goes with the Ruby Classic 3-1, I believe. I think we are the better team. Yeah, I think we are the better team. As I said, we have to press smart. We have to sort of figure out how we can stop the playing out the back. I think that our defense is good. The team that I selected will handle that fine. We just have to figure out the creativity. I mean, we were dying for a number 9 in the first half. The false 9 didn't work, so that's where I believe Xerxes needs to start. And Xerxes will deal with Dunk. And Dunk, if you remember Dunk from Crocodile Dundee, I got a Dunk. What the hell is Dunk? I'm Dunk.
Actually, he's really good for them. I'm not lying to you. He might not be great on the ball, but he's a brilliant captain for them. He's a proper leader for them, for Brighton. For me, I think it could be a 1-0 United. Absolutely daylight robbery, but I'll take it.
Daylight robbery.
But at the end of the day, I back the tape what the side was saying. Fucking 3 points is what matters for me. And that's confidence booster. We go in there, nick a point. That's great. 1-0, 2-0, whatever. Just 3 points. Move on, baby.
One thing I do know: if Manchester United try to play this high press 60 minutes, and we don't change Menu, we don't change Casemiro, we don't change the midfield, and maybe bring a bit more defensive solidity, we're going to get bopped around and exposed, genuinely. I think if Manchester United score first, we win this game. If we score first, because there's a certain aspect to the game that they got a new manager. They're still getting used to his instructions.
Yeah, they got a high line as well, man. They got a high line.
Yeah. So,
but one thing that I noticed from Fulham is that we did early subs. We did subs in 60. We got 2 players in, and we did 5 subs in general. So that is a change from Ten Hag.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I would say our press play was really good the first game, and people said we weren't that good, and I say we were a little bit shaky in our press play the first 20 minutes, but I think we came good. And if you check the stats from the Premier League's first game week, Man United recorded the highest number of turnovers among all the teams in the Premier League. So it shows that our pressing game was effective. And of course, there's room for improvement, particularly when it comes to intensity.
But we need to score when we're on top.
We lost our intensity in the last 20 minutes. But I think we will come good, and I believe our press play will be even better.
Yeah. I mean, Jarvis is the first game as well. I mean, the players been training together for 2 weeks now, right? The whole squad. Everyone, you can't judge the Premier League on the first 2 games, right? So therefore, I'm saying what Saeed was saying. If we just get 2 points and move on to Southampton and Liverpool, we're good. 3
points, yeah.
My biggest question mark is Casemiro, actually, because I think he had he had 5, 6, 7 blocks. I think it was the most in the first round of Premier League of any players, and that was like 50-50 tackles that he won the ball. So it's so close that getting overrun all the time. So for me, I have a big question mark when it comes to Casemiro.
But that's the manager's tactics. That's the manager's tactics.
Yeah, literally.
That's the manager's tactics, because you see him even in that last 20 minutes, 15 minutes, Saeed, he's bobbing forward as being the main press, and the gap in the middle is there for everybody to see. Both him and Kelby like vacating, and then we got that one where we got caught. The spaces between the midfield and non-midfield and Maguire and Martinez was big. Martinez dived in. Maguire luckily got his big boot into it. But if that happens again and again, people, trust me, they know how to finish. Brighton know how to finish. We'll get finished.
Yeah.
And I saw that. And that's why I'm pushing for Ugarte. But Manchester United need it. Somebody just asked me, what's my style of play? My style of play is when a team wants to fight, we got to fight them. When a team wants to play possession, we got to have a bit more technical ability to hold possession. But I don't like tiki-taka. I don't like having possession for possession's sake. Yeah. I need possession.
You got to have a bit of
So I don't want one way of playing. I need a couple of ways of playing. And I want the team to be able to adapt and know what game they're in, right? Be able to change it from the bench, be able to change it tactically for the manager and the coaches. So at the end of the day, I want the team at times who can hold the ball when you're winning. Don't give the ball away. You know what I mean? Psychologically damaged teams, play football, keep hold of the ball, buy fouls. These are the things you have to box clever. You have to box clever.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do. But big up to everybody, right? For me, Manchester United have got to go out there and show with their chest. Because for me, I don't call him Eric Ten Hag anymore. I call him Mr. No Excuses. That's his new name now.
No, I mean,
Mr. No Excuses, man.
No excuses.
We just have to play a game, and you can see the difference with Haki in there. You can see the difference with having Ruud van Nistelrooy there as well. It's a totally different coaching, As I said, just go out there and fight. Just show grit, and February will come. We'll get Ugarte over the line. There's going to be another Licha in the midfield, like the Uruguayan warrior, like the traditional specialist number 6 that we need. But we certainly need what we said. We need to fill it with another midfielder. We need to fill another left back, and it's complete. And Scott McTOMINAY apparently going to Napoli is going to be massive as well.
By the way, this is it. This is the last topic. McTOMINAY survived the game. I don't think he's going to Napoli. Napoli have got no money.
I don't think he's going. What's this idea?
He's not going. He's not going, man. He's not going. Saeed.
No.
Honestly, my guy survived. How many managers?
McCockroach.
You know what's mad here with McTominay? It's like the Fulham one made sense because it was like literally but
and they had the money as well. They had the money.
I can't ever see him going to Italy, man, and going there.
He was supposed to go to Roma last year as well. Jose won.
Was he?
Yeah.
Fenerbahce, and also Fenerbahce is linked with Turkey, innit? Galatasaray.
Oh yeah.
Can you imagine Jose?
I can't see it. I really, really want to see him go, but I just can't see him. Oh, I just see Napoli. Oh, Billy Gilmore. Look at that.
See, I told you. Billy Gilmore.
Look at this. Look at this.
Here we go. Yeah, here we go.
Billy Gilmore, as it set both clubs and player sides. So he's a different sort of player to Billy Gilmore, but they're going to get 2 Scottish players in their team.
Yeah. Well, I've been speaking to a friend of mine, Alfredo Padula, if you remember him, from last season.
Yeah.
And last season we had an interview as well, and he said Scott McTominay to Roma. Yeah, Roma wanted him, but on a loan. Manchester United wanted to have 35 million. Now it's clear and obvious that he said no to Fulham. Fulham actually came in on 25 plus 5. They asked Scotty, he says, I don't want to play. He always wanted to go to Serie A. And the thing is, Roma don't have the money at the moment. They're waiting to sell Osimhen, and Osimhen seems to be
Napoli.
Napoli wants to buy Romelu Lukaku or reject as well. So, but Napoli sporting director was at Manchester speaking, but he's also proposing a loan with an obligation to buy United if they get 30 million pounds, which they believe they're going to get. The one that's pushing for is Conte, 100%, right? So we will see. There's 9 days left. He said yes, he wants to play there.
Listen, if I was him, I definitely would go and play first.
Yeah, good baba, good food, Napoli, good mafia. If you fuck up, you get this double what the fuck and you run.
True, by the way.
And by the way, Manchester United executives are in Italy. They are. We are in Atlanta. Yeah. They're in Atlanta talking about some of the deal with Rasmus Højlund. So Emmanuel F6 are present in the Atlanta headquarters yesterday. While the main objective was to sort out details relating to Rasmus' move last year, also Manchester United have asked about Ederson.
Yeah.
No, I don't believe this is true, man. Why would United make a 50 million bid for Ederson while they're chasing Ugarte only?
No, for next season, not this season side.
Are you sure?
They're getting rid of. They're selling a couple of other players. Atlanta. They're not getting rid of them this season. With Manchester United next season.
Yeah, I would just want to say I had a conversation with Alfredo yesterday, and he's confident that Napoli will get Scott McTominay.
Wow,
that's what he said. Yeah, but this is a transfer window. Anything can happen. 9 days left. I like the single digits. I like the count on. So we will see. Geez, really?
Big up Jamie Wayne. Are we negotiating for next season? That's what, as far as I understand, we're negotiating for next season. So it's going to be very interesting to people to get out. But listen, people, Saturday is 200 away. 200 away
big up,
from the 100K. One of the hardest working people. Big up Mick, the man UFC on TV. 40K already. Incredible. Since he got to Thailand, the channel.
Just for the record, I'm married. There was a question, what do you do in Thailand? I'm married. I'm not only running my channel, I'm working, I'm global. I have my own company. Yeah, I got my own company in executive search. So I'm doing that as a living as well. So working remote.
Yeah. Listen, he's living that Thai life. Thai life. What do you know about my Thai life?
So I am Macmac.
There you go. So I am Macmac. I thought big up to all the Thailand United fans who get up all mad hours of the morning to watch Manchester United.
It's mad.
Absolutely.
For real. Trust
me. He was there. We saw Saeed in the LA pre-season tour. We saw that, and we was 4 o'clock, some of that mad o'clock for us, man. So
Saeed, I got a question for you. How was Sophie Stadium, mate?
Oh, honestly, it makes me sad when you look at the.
I didn't see the game, Nick. Saeed was in the clouds with Tupac and Biggie.
I know. You know what I mean? They didn't even let people sit in the middle seats, man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I just think for me, it's one of them where
the facilities were amazing, though. You told me
the facility was amazing, and I just think for me it was just outstanding, man.
Can you see us building 100,000? Apparently, they're saying that they saw the Sophie Stadium, and that is the schabloon, the blueprint, what they want to bring.
I'm already in the clouds, innit? I'm not going to the clouds to watch United. I'm watching the ball and the players this small. I need a proper tactical fuel. Second tier, that's the not heaven tier. I don't have a heaven tier, mate. I want second tier where I can see. Big up, man. Big up to everybody, but it's going to be very interesting. Saeed, hopefully, inshallah. What are you doing? Shows tomorrow? You doing any show tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I'm not sure. I might do a pre-upload tomorrow, but yeah, okay. Friday debate show. Saturday, obviously, we'll be doing a show together.
Yeah. Big up.
And
big up
yeah, we'll be.
I'm still waiting for the invite for the debate show, innit? Bring anybody against.
Yeah. Let me know. I'll let you know, man. You know what I mean?
Big up anybody against my football knowledge, mate. My football knowledge. Anybody, mate. No problem.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
How many likes are we on? Did you do a poll, Nuruddin?
Yeah, I did a poll, man. I think we're over 150 likes. Can we get to 150 likes, people? 150 likes.
118, man. Come on, guys, man.
Let's just get to another 20 likes, people. But big up to
finger
everybody.
that like button, please.
Yeah, Scott McTOMINAY, genuinely, I have to believe it to see it, Mick. Jarvis or Saeed. I have to literally see it, Scott McTOMINAY holding up and him putting the Instagram message to say, Scotty, up the haggis, my friend, up the haggis.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And there's another one that needs to go. There's another one that needs to go in Luke Shaw.
Oh no, listen, Luke Shaw needs to go. Apparently, he's hobbling about with a boot on Lindelof, and I'm like, what? So when did he get injured? I think he got injured coming out of bed.
That was his wife.
You know
I mean, wifey's happy in Manchester. She's got friends. She's got shopping. She's good.
Because he told wifey, take a photo of me and take a video of me doing this, so that we can get a signing on fee next year. You know what I mean? Next year. So big up, Mick. When are you live for the show again? Tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow we're doing the presser live. Obviously, it's a manager's press conference, and might do a live show with Mark in the morning. We usually do, but the press is on tomorrow, and then no plans whatsoever. Like, whatever happens. Like, if there's any news coming on Friday, might have a little chill. Jarvis, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
we haven't planned anything. If you guys are available, jump on.
Unana, honestly, and I would have signed that Mama Rada Shipili, who's gone to Liverpool, apparently. I would have signed him, mate. I would have signed him.
Yeah. So if you guys are free, jump on Friday. Chill.
Yeah,
man.
I'm about, but love people, love and like people. Let me just get everybody's socials in it. Saeed 100K, Mr. 100K man. Saeed's
come on.
Saeed TV, aka 100K man, 40K man. Mick Jarvis, Bowley 77, Man UFC Realist TV people, 40,000 already. We're on the way to 15 people. Let's go. And the club is the club. You mean United Real Therapy still shadow ban people? The notification is still madness. People don't know. Mick, I don't know how you got out of that. You might have to share something.
I stopped talking. I stopped talking things that you're not allowed to say.
But for me, you know what? I'm not asked. Free Palestine, man.
Because now YouTube have bots. YouTube have bots, Google bots that just runs down. You literally don't have to even put a YouTube description, because the bots will take care of it and recommend it to your algorithm. So it's constantly evolution changing, but it's just like
well, I genuinely hope that Kaga Godulu doesn't play against us. Yeah, Jarvis's favorite, Saeed and Jarvis is their player. I love him to be man.
I love him to pieces.
I really hope he doesn't play against us. He's a really talented,
I'm telling you,
footballer. But yeah, free Palestine, free the Congo, free Sudan.
Always.
I've just come back from a fundraiser, Abandon the Wall. If you know, one of the best music live venues. We just did a set with Samurai DJ. It was songs of resistance. So we've been listening to songs of revolution and picking up. Free Palestine, free the Congo, free Sudan, free Ogaden, free Tigray, free people wherever they are. Me don't give a damn. Shadow ban me all you want. Free fucking Palestine while we're there as well, people.
Come on.
F off the Zionists. Fuck the war machine, man. Free the people, free the land. Like I said, you know where people to go, people. Across all social media. Man UFC Realist TV, Jarvis Bowley 77. The show is called Jarvis Corner, Monday night, 9 o'clock. Saeed TV across all social media, 100K, man. United Real Therapy, keep it locked here, man. We're going to be live for the match reaction, hopefully, with me and Saeed after it. So I'm going to have to, somewhere we're going to sort it out when I'm going to be sitting next to Saeed doing a bit of a match reaction before we do the Arsenal. But yeah, big up people. Love and light. Look after yourselves. One love. Love is the answer. Always.
Always.
Take 100%. Care, people. Good night.